Want to know the best way to get butterflies? Well, don't you worry, because I'm here to tell you. So you want to know the best way of obtaining butterflies, but not sure how? Well, let's go over them all. There are 3 ways to obtain butterflies, but only one of them is renewable. So let's go over the other 2. The first is character leveling. By clicking Faragonda's face on the sidebar, you can view every upgradable character. Most characters can only be leveled up to a maximum of 10, with the exception of those with an Enchantix chapter. Upgrading a character up to level 10 rewards you with up to 1,500 butterflies, but upgrading others to level 20 rewards an extra 7,500. But obviously, there is a major flaw, because once you level up all the characters, well, then you can't get any more butterflies from it, but it's still really generous. The other is codes. You can find all the active codes in the Discord server. There is only one active code that will give you butterflies, but it is still worth redeeming before it expires. And the final, most reliable and renewable method is just playing the game. Every class you attend gives you a certain amount of butterflies, so just attending them all is the most efficient way of farming. So I'm going to show you the best way to achieve the most amount of butterflies in just one school day. Now, I can't tell you how to play the game, but I can give you tips on classes and explanations to make them easier. I'm going to keep a tally on the side to count how many butterflies I get from classes alone, just to see how many you can get in just one day. So without further ado, let's get into it. The first class you attend is breakfast, or alternatively, mealtime. It's as it says in the name. It's where you have a meal, where what you eat determines your score, which contributes to the amount of butterflies you receive. It doesn't matter what you choose to eat, as long as you eat it. Each food group consists of 5 clicks to finish, with a total of 20. Each click is worth 10 butterflies, so just eat everything and you're guaranteed the biggest reward. The next class was flying class. It's also quite a simple class. All you need to do is fly through the illuminated rings by double jumping to fly. It's pretty straightforward. The only tip I have is to avoid the tunnels. The idea is that it makes you a little faster, but ultimately, I don't believe it's necessary. As long as you fly through all 110 rings, you'll get all the butterflies. The next class is herbology. This one can be a little complex, so let's go through it. The game does give you some directions, but first, you need to pick up the watering can and fill it with water at the small pond beside it. Afterwards, follow the arrows to your plant and water it by clicking it. Afterwards, it'll show the colors. You need to find out which color they would create if mixed together. There are 4 to pick from: orange, green, purple, and pink. Nothing too complex. Once you choose the correct color, you take it back to your plant and give it to it, which makes it into a flower. Then, you can pick it up by clicking on it and taking it to flora, which the arrows guide you to. I wouldn't say there's a trick to it. All you have to do is try to get as many flowers as possible. I usually achieve 6, but my highest is 8. I would try to aim for 4 or 5. Just do your best. Now, math class, my favorite. It's pretty simple. All you have to do is some addition, except the catch is that you need to use money bills and coins to create the full sum. But don't worry, I have a trick for this. I'm using a different clip to explain it better. So you have the 2 numbers to add, but thinking about it takes up too much time. The solution is to not. Notice how I put down the first number. All you need to do is add the other on top by just putting in that amount. It's as simple as that. To put it simply, don't try and think of the answer before you input it. Just input both numbers and it solves itself. And once you're done, you're rewarded the butterflies. The next is history class. In this class, it is just a memory game where you need to match two of the same symbols, which reveal themselves when you click on the books to open them. There isn't a trick to it. Just match them all in 30 moves. One match or failed match equals one move, so it's not that hard. Once you've finished, you'll be rewarded your butterflies at the end of class. Next was hide and seek. For this one, you need to find all 6 pixies around the yard by using the bar on the right to determine how close you are. This one is easily my least favorite, as sometimes the pixies will be too small to spot, no matter how close your bar says you are. So my only tip is to be really thorough when looking. Another thing, based on how many pixies you find, determines how many butterflies you receive. I believe you can get up to 200 for finding them all, but I usually find less. I've only been able to find all 6 once. The next class was mealtime, but we'll skip it and add it to the tally, which meant the next class was fairy exam. In this class, you need to answer questions based on the Winx show, the older one. Aim to answer from 30 to 40 of them correctly, and try to memorize answers or keywords from the questions that'll give you the answer quicker, for time saves. Eventually, you'll have all the answers memorized once you've played long enough, but I can probably put together a document that lists them all. Once the class ends, you'll be rewarded based on how well you did. Next, gym class. For this, you'll need to collect 3 gems as you do the obby upwards. By collecting all 3, you guarantee the highest reward. My only tip would be to take your time, and don't worry if you fall. The obby is pretty short, and the class gives you a lot of time to complete it, so you're sure to get them all in time. Next was tend the garden. This class is complex, so let's break it down. The idea is that you grow your own flower by using the powers from Aisha, Flora and Stella, water, soil and sun. The catch is that you actually can help other players, and it benefits you. Each time you help you or someone else's plant grow by giving them the correct element, you gain a point. Once the flower has fully grown, you can pick it and go back to the basket to get a new seed. You must always remember to do this. If you're not trying to level up a character, my tip would be to stick to one character and go around helping every pot you can. Otherwise, stick to your own so you can quickly change back to the character you're farming and gain the level XP from the class. Aim for 15 to 20 points. That should guarantee you the most butterflies, which is 200. Now, enemy attack. This class originally was alright before they added the PvP system, as you were able to clear enemies pretty fast if you had an Enchantix form. But soon after the PvP update, the characters were debuffed and a lot weaker against the enemies. But then, they changed the enemy's health to half, which made it a lot easier. A few tips I have are to use the highest form possible you have if you're not farming levels. For example, an Enchantix or even Daphne if you have her. Otherwise, just use whatever fairy form you have available. My other tip is to focus on only 2 of them, as when you kill one and go to the next, the previous one is likely to have respawned and saves time. I always go for the front 2, since they're so close, but also likely to have other players at them, which lowers your score. Your score is determined on how much damage you deal, which is why it's important to get to the next monster as quickly as possible. Since the debuff, I'm not too sure how much damage is best. All I can say is do as much as possible. And now, the ball. This one is probably the easiest class there is. All you have to do is dance 5 times via the emote button on your item bar, the one that looks like a face. and eat 3 foods, which is all there is to offer anyway. Once you've done that, the game rewards you. For self-care, all you need to do is follow and complete the 4 tasks on the side. It's all quite easy, as by clicking the Use button, it automatically equips you with the tool that you'll need for the task. And once it's finished, you get rewarded. And lastly, bedtime. All you need to do is enter your room before midnight, and it's done. And now, let's do the math. I started with 1,987 butterflies and ended with 5,618. That's 3,631 gained. But during my playthrough, I didn't always get the max amount, so the estimate is actually closer to 4,000. Now, let's score up the tally. From classes alone, you get 2,800 butterflies. It's still a good amount, but it also means at least 1,200 of those butterflies were just from collecting them around the map, which is why I believe it's so important to do so. I mean, would you rather have 2,800 over 4,000? But aside from that, here are some extra notes. Leave classes early, the ones you can, which is most of them. Use it to go collect butterflies around the map. It won't affect your reward from class, and saves you waiting. If there are no butterflies to collect, do your quest. It's likely to have reset by the time you remember about it, and could occupy you long enough for them to respawn, or for another class to start. And lastly, just have fun. I understand you want to farm as many butterflies as possible, trying to get the best score to get to most. But what use is it if it's overwhelming? Always be sure to look after yourself. Nothing in the shop is limited, so the time you have to farm is infinite. There's never any need to rush. Alas, thank you all for watching. I hope you enjoyed my guide, and I hope to see you in another video.